Hey fellow gliders, welcome back. In today's episode, we are going to wrap up boss battles, and the only thing we have left to do is to work out some logic in case any of our battle members, our party members, happen to be defeated while they're battling. They should not have the ability to continue fighting, nor should the enemy be able to attack that dead person any longer, nor should that defeated person have access to the spoils of a defeated boss. Also in this video, we'll take a look at some of the latest features that Glide has released since the last video, so hopefully this video will not only be fun, but instructive as well. So without further ado, Boss Battles 7.3, let's go. Previously on Boss Battles, we did all of the logic regarding joining a new battle, inviting your battle party, and actually going through the battle. Now you'll see here that I have several members that are at critically low health, and they're probably going to be defeated as the battle goes on. So what happens when these players reach 0 health, right? We need to be able to account for that as part of the app. So what I'm planning on doing is leveraging some of Glide's brand new plugin columns to deal with the players that have been defeated as part of this battle. So diving right in, we have our battles, and we need to figure out which players have been defeated. So to do that, we need to look inside of our users sheet as to which players have 0 health. So in our users table, I'm going to create a new column, and I'm going to create a condition to display that if the player has 0 health, then let's display their email address. So that way we can do some relations between our 0 health users and the battle. So I'm going to say if 0 health, then email. Be an if then else. And so if, let's say we have if 0 health, which makes all of our health 0 if it's in the negative. So if 0 health equals 0, then we'll do the email of the user, else nothing. Done. All right, so this will be an email address. Great. So now we need to pull these email addresses into our battle sheet. So to do that, we're going to come to our battle sheet, and we're going to determine from our party members, from our split party members here, right, which ones have 0 health. So to do that, all we have to do is relate this split party members column back to that if then else column we just created. So create a new column here, and we're going to say rel 0 health members. We're going to do a relation from our split party members, and we're going to match the values in users if 0 health email. And we'll match multiple because it's possible that multiple users will be defeated as the boss battle goes on. Done. All right. So this will give us an array of, this will be the relation. So now we need to grab the email addresses of the people that have 0 health. So that's just a lookup. We'll call this 0 health emails. This will be a lookup of our relation to 0 health members, and we'll grab their email. Done. All right, it's kind of hard to visualize here without actual data, so let's actually defeat some of our players here. Let's go to their damage, and we'll just increase their damage slightly here. So this one should have 100 damage, and we'll give this person 50 damage. All right, so we have 2 people that are defeated now. All right, so if I go back to my battle sheet, we should see that we have some emails in here. Great. All right, so these are the 2 players that have been defeated as part of this battle. All right, so lastly is to create a new column of remaining battle players. So I'm going to add a new column here. And this was not possible in my last video, which is why I've waited to create this video, because I knew that this feature was coming. So we're going to call this remaining party members. And then we're going to use Glide's brand new plugin columns. There's a lot of plugin columns that we can play with. These would have been a lot helpful earlier on in our series. But we can. I'm not looking back. I'm looking forward, right? So here we have array, and we can remove elements from an array. So what is an array in Glide? An array in Glide is any time you do a lookup of a multiple relation, or anytime you use the split text column. So both of those things result in an array column. So we have both a split. So we have a split text column here, and we also have a lookup column here. So we have two different arrays. So we're gonna remove elements, and the values are our split party members, right? These are the members. This is the array of party members in this battle, and we're gonna remove any of our 0 health emails. And watch what happens to this list over here. See how it gets changed? All right. So in this party, we only have 2 players remaining, 1 and 2, even though originally we had 1, 2, 3, and me. But you can see that those 3 and me are no longer in here because they have 0 health. Okay, so what does that mean? So now we have a new remaining party members column that we should be using in our logic for the rest of the battle here. So this should be the new column we're using. Now, the remaining party members will still have all of the party members if we have 0, as long as the remaining party members have full health, right? So in order to determine which of our functionality is leveraging the original split party members, we can come over here to split party members, hit the arrow, and do find all uses. And what we want to do is in each of these values, right, we need to switch them to the rel remaining party members. All right, so this rel party members here, we're going to convert that, right? I can click on the arrow to take me to that column, and I'm going to change it from split party members to remaining party members. And once I do that, we see it gets crossed off the list, which is nice, right? So this random party member, again, is looking at the split party members, but really we want the random of our remaining party members. And that gets crossed off the list. Now, these last 2 computed columns we actually need to keep because these 2 columns are helping us create this functionality of the remaining party members. So, all right, now other logic. We have in here the whose turn. So let's see, all members, split all members. Let's see, split all members, that's fine. All members. Okay, so the all members is taking a look at the party members here, right? But really it should be looking at the remaining party members list, right? Which is this one. So we're going to do a find all uses, and we're using this in a few of our computed columns as well. So what we need to do is convert our remaining party members array back to a comma separated list like we see here. To do that, we're going to come back to our remaining party members. Let's create a new column, and we'll call this join remaining party members. And I say join because I'm going to be using a join list. And so to convert an array back to a string, we use a join list. So now I can target our remaining party members, and you see it converts it back to just a string value, a comma separated list of items. All right, so now I'm going to take a look at these use cases here and switch them to the join remaining party. All right, so the split party members, I'm going to leave that one alone because that would do circular logic. We don't want that. All right, so this if my battle email, we'll take a look at that one. And so we're going to edit, and we're going to say if not party members, but if the join remaining party members includes my email, and it's mine. Okay, so we can see that because I died, it's no longer my battle, which means I'll probably be kicked out of the battle once I die. That's kind of sad, but it's true. All right, done. All right, the all members is taking a look at the party members, but really it should be looking at the join remaining party members. Done. And then our column assignment, form bosses, we're writing to party members. That one's okay. We still want to write to that one. Okay, I think that's it. I think those are the only columns we needed to target. Okay, so if I go back to this guy here. Oh, I see. Okay, so you see how it reset me back to the beginning. Even though I've defeated these bosses already, it thinks I haven't yet because I died. So we don't want that. So we need a condition as to whether or not it was my battle or not. So what we did was in the bosses sheet is we're relating, to determine if it's my battle, we're relating this current user boss ID to the battle's email boss ID. So if it's this one here, this if my battle email, you see it's empty now because I was defeated. But really I've already defeated these bosses, so my email should still be there. All right, so if the original party members doesn't include my email, then blank. Okay. Because then it doesn't apply to me. And then if the if boss health equals 0, sorry for all the scrolling, I don't know what's happening with Glide's data editor here, equals 0, then my email done. Okay, so let's see if that works. Okay, so that works now. All right, and since I defeated this boss and these two bosses already, those are 0, but because I died here, it's empty. All right, so good. So it shows it defeated, shows it defeated, shows it defeated. And now I would have to re-defeat this boss. Okay, so now that gameplay should work just fine. So let's go ahead and give myself some health again and see what the gameplay looks like. We'll just kind of test this out. So let's give myself 2 extra health. I'm back inside of this battle. All right, so it's player 1's turn. So we'll attack. Player 2's turn, attack, and then it should be the boss's turn. So it's my turn, Glide Guru's turn. Attack. And now it's the boss's turn. He's probably going to defeat one of us. So Glide Guru, player 1, player 2, boom. So he attacked me. Glide Guru is out of the picture. All right, so I can still spectate, right? So player 2 attacks. And we see it's Sarposa's turn again. Cool. So now it's player 1's turn. Player 2's turn. And Sarposa's turn. Ooh, okay. So still alive. Attack. Attack. Oh, player 1 goes down. All right, so it's only player's 2 turns. So it's going to be back and forth between player 2 and Sarposa. Doesn't look good. Oh, he's hanging on with one more. This is going to be it. Boom. All right, so then that's it. All right, so now what? So I just can't keep defending, right? So at this point, if everybody in the party is been defeated, then we should have the ability to delete the battle and start over again, right? So how do we determine if everyone's been defeated? I guess when join remaining party members is empty, then show a button that says you've been defeated, right? So this button here would go away. Okay, so we only want this turn type button to show up when boss health is greater than 0 and when join remaining party members is not empty. All right, but now everyone's been defeated, so we shouldn't keep on fighting. And so now we have to have another button here to reset the match, I guess, right? So we'd say something like retreat. And so this text here, again, this whose turn display only shows up when remaining party members is not empty. Let's duplicate this text, and we'll show it where Bella's health is greater than 0 and join remaining party members is empty. And we'll say your party has been defeated. And so we need to retreat. And so then this button, we could effectively just delete the battle altogether, right? Because everyone's defeated, the battle shouldn't go on anymore, he won. So this action will be just to delete the battle, so that way they have to restart next time. So we'll create a new action. We will have a go back action to go back a screen. I guess go back 2 screens. Because the previous screen was like the invite your party member screen, I think. So we'll go back twice, and then we will delete row. We'll delete this row, which happens to be the battle row, or the battle row that they're on. And maybe we can, I don't know, maybe we can give everybody a help. No, we can't do that. Okay, so then we can't do multiple actions on multiple people yet. All right, so this will be a retreat action. Let's see what this looks like. Save, we'll retreat. And again, this button only shows up when joining remaining party members is empty. So we retreat, womp womp, right? And so now this boss is unlocked again. That battle has been defeated or erased. It's been stricken from our records, so it never even existed. And we are left with 0 health. All right, so if we unlock and invite a battle party, we shouldn't invite people that are dead, right? So we should fine tune this list of people, filter where email isn't signed in user, and where health is, if 0 health is greater than 0. So these are the only 2 players that are still alive, player 4 and glider. But I guess we shouldn't really be able to fight a boss if we have 0 health ourselves, right? Which I did. I have 0 health. So to do that, we need to add another condition on our battle or new battle action. So I click on cards list, battle or new battle. We'll edit our action. And we'll add a new condition here. We'll just drag that to the front. That should be the very first thing we check, is whether or not we have enough health to battle whatsoever. So we're going to say if user profile, if 0 health is or equals 0, then show notification failure. You cannot fight if you're dead. And then maybe we can navigate them to the graveyard. So go to tab, graveyard. Save. All right, so if I try accessing a boss here, we get that notification. Here's Glide Guru. And I can offer my gold to the spirits. I have to sacrifice my inventory items. Oh. And now I can ask the spirits to revive me. Remember, I've been revived. Hallelujah. Right, I have no more gold anymore, but at least now I have full health. And so now if I go back to the bosses, I should be able to, I should go back a screen on that, I guess. I should be able to fight that boss now. Oh, he's locked, this one. Invite, there we go. I can invite these people, submit. I have full health. All right, so it should be a walk in the park now. All right, so I think that's it. Boss battles in the books. Who knew you could do boss battles with Glide? So much fun. Hopefully this video was very instructive. You were able to do some new things using arrays and plugins and using the find all uses to make your data editor navigation more efficient. There's certainly so many more things that you can do with this, things that we don't have time to discuss. I've gotten lots of comments in my YouTube comments below regarding, can we use pets rather than ourselves? Can we have special items and health boosts and power-ups? And yes, you can do all those fun things. It's just a matter of taking the time to really understanding how you want to create your database and how to pull in those items and calculate those items as part of the boss battle. I'm happy to give you pointers if you want to leave any comments below. But until then, feel free to subscribe and join my YouTube VIP channel. And if you have any questions at all, leave me a comment below or leave me a comment at rpetito at Twitter. And as always, happy gliding and thanks for watching.